want to give a big shout out to Cardiff Sports Nutrition for sponsoring this video. They sent me this tub, which allowed me to send out the samples to the testers. If you want to get a hold of BZRK, I'm going to put a link to Cardiff Sports Nutrition's website down below. But yeah, thanks to the guys at Cardiff Sports Nutrition. Okay guys, welcome back to the New Look Supplement Review. Now today we are checking out BZRK by Black Magic Labs. Now this is a company run, I think it's some of the guys from Maya Blocks that are involved in it. It's recently come across to the UK. The theme of the brand is kind of black magic, voodoo, and the branding on the tub is very similar. So you've got a Black Magic logo, which is the cat. You've also got the handcrafted potent spells, supernatural powers, so that's kind of very much the theme they're going for. Now, as with all of our videos, we've got a panel of pre-workout connoisseurs who are going to give their opinion. We sent out some samples to them, and we've also got Richard Foster, who is the owner of Strom Sports Nutrition, who's going to be giving us his feedback on the formula for this. Now, I'm not going to step on Richard's toes too much, but there are a couple of things that I got to say right out the bat. The most interesting of them is that powered by DMHA. Now, DMHA is a grey area stimulant. I say that because it's not banned like DMHA, which was what was in the old Jack 3D formula, but it's also not entirely clear that it's okay to use. Some companies won't put it in their products. I know that there are a few British brands that are using it, but I think it's fair to say it's a grey area. I've heard anecdotal stories of regulatory agencies and local councils being involved in searches for products containing DMHA. So first of all, we're going to hear from our pre-workout connoisseurs about what they think of BZRK, and then we're going to hear from Richard Foster. So let's go to the members of the public. What do you think of BZRK?
Berserk in mango flavour today. Ooh. Bit chalky, but the flavour, real refreshing. Really nice. Ready for them psychoactive waves.
I got the mango flavour. So first thing, flavour, it tasted alright. Definitely tastes like mango, bit artificial, but it's pre-workout, it's not the end of the world. Definitely drinkable. Mixability, mixed really well. Very little residue at the bottom. Didn't have to shake it much. But it had a weird sort of texture. It felt like it was sticking to your mouth, which was unpleasant, but still very drinkable.
So I've been sent a sample of Berserk by Black Magic. Really looking forward to this one. I like the list of the ingredients. It looks like a really good solid pre-workout. So we're just going to put it to the test now, taste-wise. So yeah, taste-wise, really quite refreshing. It's mango flavour I got. I can definitely tell it's mango. It's got like quite a nice sweet taste to it. Only slightly bitty, but I wouldn't say it's anything that would put me off drinking it. All in all, nice taste, and yeah, not bad to get down.
So I'm just home after a leg workout using Black Magic's Berserk, or Berserk. I will henceforth be calling it Berserk, because if you're going to skip letters out, then you deserve to be called a stupid name. Put the letters back in, don't try and be cool. Keep the quality in the product. That's just my personal opinion on English grammar, because I am one of those Nazis, unfortunately. Probably shouldn't put that in the review, really. Don't publish about being a Nazi. It's grammar Nazi, not actual. So there is a difference. Anyway, pre-workout flavour, very good. Mango flavour, reminded me of Tropicana, Rubicon, those kind of drinks. Very nice. I don't know what they're putting in it to make it so good. I don't care. It tastes fucking delicious. Mixability was very good. You can see some minor residue in the bottom of my shaker. Can't really see that on the camera. Really minor. Very well mixed. It had a strange kind of like chalky texture to it, which was a bit peculiar. Not unpleasant, perfectly bearable. So the flavour was there.
So Tariq's been kind enough to send me out some Black Magic Berserk to try it. Mango flavour, I think. Seems to mix pretty well, taste wise. That could taste literally just like mango.
the flavour was fantastic. It tastes like drinking the old school BCAs, like by Salvation Extend. It was the mango flavour was spot on. So it really was fruity and sweet and everything you expect. It wasn't chalky. It was really nice flavour.
So Berserk round 1 did nothing for me. Apart from giving me some starey eyes. I felt like I had starey eyes. I couldn't stop yawning all through my session. I genuinely felt like I hadn't had any stims whatsoever in my life, ever. Like nothing. Yeah, bit disappointed.
So session complete using Berserk by Blackmagic. Wow, that's all I can say. It's honestly, take my hat off to him. In a way of energy, real nice clean focus. There was no sort of jittery or sort of edginess with it. It was nice clean focus. And as for that pump, that pump felt addictive in a way of, I wanted to do another set just to try push out a pump that bit more. Let's face it, everyone loves a pump. You look better with a pump. I think the most important thing from this is, would I spend my own money on it? Yes, 100%. Would I recommend it to others? Again, yes, I would, 100%. Just a quality all-round pre-workout, whether you're looking for sort of strength, that little kick to give you that boost, or whether it's sort of bodybuilding in a way of wanting that pump. Brilliant pre-workout.
Stimulant-wise, I noticed it within 20 minutes, so I was just getting to the gym and starting to warm up, and a lot of energy, quite restless, bit jittery. No like thumping heart, no tingles, no numbness or any of the weird stuff you can get. A lot of energy, decent amount of focus. However, after about an hour of working out, so probably about 90 minutes after taking the pre-workout, it definitely started to come down. I wouldn't call it a crash. It wasn't that instantaneous, but it definitely tailed off very quickly. Like, muscular endurance was good. I wasn't getting a build-up of lactic acid or any cramp or anything like that. So I did more volume than I had planned for. So overall, I would say that it's good, but not great. The stimulants, for me, this was too much. A bit jittery, a bit restless. I would use it again. I don't think it would make me change from my regular pre-workout, but it's definitely not a bad one.
Performance-wise, it started kicking in about 15-20 minutes after consuming said beverage. It didn't kick me right up the arse like a lot of pre-workouts do that are high stimmed. This one just kind of gradually crept up, and my energy, my focus just steadily increased as I started working into the session. I found that I was really able to get a great mind-muscle connection, really focus. I was almost like tunnel vision, peripheral vision kind of just disappeared and just drew in. It was kind of peculiar, really, kind of weird, but excellent, very, very cool. Pump-wise, I didn't really aim. I wasn't doing a lot of volume, so I didn't aim for a big pump, especially not with legs. That just sucks. So I will give it another go for a push session and see how that goes with chest and shoulders. Crash, I am flagging. I'm struggling. Driving home, my eyes were feeling heavy. I was like, oh, I can't keep my eyes open. So I don't know if it's pre-workout related or leg session related, because it was a pretty intense workout. All my lifts are up. I attribute that to the pre-workout, especially as I have a cold and I knew this session was going to suck, but actually it was pretty damn good. So I think I would like to attribute that to the pre-workout. Get me through it, increasing performance, increasing energy, increasing focus all round. So would I buy it? Yeah, I absolutely would. I have no idea what the price is. Don't care, I'd buy it. It's good. And the taste is probably one of the best tasting pre-workouts I've ever had. So all in all, solid. I like it.
So I've had a couple of tries of the use of the Blackmagic Berserk that Supplement Reviews kindly sent through. My vote is really good, and pumping it is really good. Energy was ridiculous. DMHA kicks in hard, but I didn't really feel any drop off, which is good. Just a nice strong energy throughout. I mean, it was that good that I bought myself a tub to use. But yeah, no, so I highly recommend it if you're looking to get one.
So I tried Blackmagic's Berserk pre-workout. I tried it twice, it kind of gave a couple of days in between. I looked at it, I tried it, and I had a good strong session both times. I trained well both times. I felt like it was stronger because the lifts were more stable for the weight I was lifting. The pump was there, I got a record out in dips and stuff like that, but it suppressed my appetite so much. Like, I didn't eat till I trained about 6 in the morning, didn't eat till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know if that was just my reaction, but I tried it twice, tried to give it a couple of days in between, just see if I was having a rough day. I trained legs one day and I trained shoulders the next. But I think it was, the pre-workout was good, but if I was going to start trying to do a cut or trying to lose weight or trying to use extra energy that way, I'd use this pre-workout. But again, it's another top end price, it's another £35 for a pre-workout, and it was good, don't get me wrong, but I think it doubles up as a fat burner in that aspect because you're not eating, it's suppressing your appetite. The pump is there, the pump is good, triceps felt big, legs felt big, and I felt like I could lift more and I felt more inflated. But again, when I'm trying to gain weight, it wrote me off and I couldn't eat for about another 4 or 5 hours after training, so I did like it, but I just feel like if I was going to try and lose weight or use the summer or use it for cardio as well as working out, then by all means, because the energy lasted there. There was no real come down, it's just the fact I couldn't eat after it, but it was a good all-round pre-workout.
That's awesome, thanks guys. Right, now we're going to go to Richard, who's going to give us the formula breakdown and what he thinks of BZRK's formula.
Hi, my name is Rick from Strom, and this is the supplement review. I'm going to go a little bit off my normal board today. BZRK by Black Magic. I must admit, when I saw the packaging and it says psychoactive waves on it and it's got a cat with lightning strikes on the front of it, I kind of went, cool, well that looks like it's going to be wank. And I didn't pay a lot of attention to it, but I saw a lot of people talking about it. I got sent some samples, I thought we'd give it a try. Someone said to me the other day, when you're talking about pre-workouts, does it matter if the dosing on things is clinical or it's a proprietary blend or whatever, if the product feels good? And I said there's 2 answers to that. Firstly, if you're looking for an ergogenic benefit, then those ingredients need to be at clinical doses or thereabouts, so that you actually get the effect that you're using the ingredient for. If you're looking for a stim, a nootropic, a euphoric, then you could probably make the argument that it doesn't really matter. I used this the other day and I had a really good session. It wasn't insane, it wasn't mind-blowing, but I felt good, I was happy, I enjoyed my session, I slept afterwards, I didn't have any nasty crash. It was solid. It wasn't the strongest pre-workout I've ever used, it wasn't the best pump I've ever had, but it was decent. However, it's a proprietary blend. The Possessed Matrix is the stimulant blend. So tyrosine, caffeine anhydrous, 2-amino-isoheptane, koala nut extract 4:1, N-methyltyramine, hygmanine, and huperzine A. I believe a couple of those are banned as well. So the Possessed Matrix contains banned ingredients. I can't comment on it further than that because it's a proprietary blend. The other 4 ingredients, citrulline malate 2:1 at a ratio of 7,000 milligrams, it's decent. Beta-alanine and ortic acid, so it's called beta-O, which is beta-alanine bonded to ortic acid, makes it more effective, arguably good data on endurance. Not something you see very often because it's expensive, it's a nice ingredient. Glycopump, it's another patented form of glycerol, 2,500 milligrams, again it's a good dose. Beta-N anhydrous, 2,500 milligrams. So all the things that we can see are dosed well and they're not cheap ingredients. And the stimulant matrix, I suppose you could argue that the job of that is to make you feel good, and it made me feel good, so it's not a bad product. And I can't give a really detailed breakdown on the dosing and effectiveness of these ingredients because they're a proprietary blend. What I can tell you is that despite, in my opinion, the slightly tacky branding, I really enjoyed this, and I'm really picky with stims. I think that's all I can really say on this one, but if you choose to use it, given the knowledge that some of the ingredients in it have been banned for use in the UK, I don't think you'd be disappointed, although be aware those ingredients are banned for a reason, apparently.
Okay, so you heard from the public, you heard from Richard, now all that's left is to hear from me. Personally, I really like this. I really like DMHA as a product. I find it gives you a really buzzy, sort of euphoric type feeling, not to the insane levels of, you know, the sort of high end of the market like Atomic Bomb, to the point that I could take this after work. I did. I had some really good training sessions. I came home, I managed to eat, and then I managed to go to sleep on normal kind of time as well. So it really hits that mark of just where you want it to be. But it's definitely on the stronger end of the market. I mean, I've got a really high stimulant tolerance, so for me it's okay. If you're new or you're somebody that doesn't particularly have a high tolerance to stimulants, then maybe not for you. I agree with Richard. I think everything in this is really well dosed, so all of the stuff that is disclosed. I do have one problem with BZRK though. I honestly don't think that where you have chemicals like DMHA, huperzine A and hydrogenine that you should be using a proprietary blend. I think people have a right to know how much of each of those chemicals is in their pre-workout, because it's only then that you can make safe decisions about dosage and about whether or not a product is for you. I've also seen some interesting information on Price Plow, and I'll put that link below. And they were saying that DMHA really shouldn't be used by people who have sort of ongoing issues with depression or on medication for things like that. So yeah, if you are going to use this, do read up on DMHA a little bit. Make sure you don't have any heart conditions, make sure you don't have any serious long-term medical conditions, and check any contraindications with medications, because it is not to be played with. It's serious. Strong, really effective, tastes really good. I recommend this. If you are an experienced pre-workout user or you're somebody that's got a high stim tolerance. If you want to make an informed decision to try this, then do so, but you know, go in with your eyes open.